Hello, my darlings. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy full moon in Leo. I know for many it has been a bit of a doozy. Basically, Leo is all about confidence and power and really like strength and courage. So what this full moon is asking you to do is step into your power, into your ultimate wisdom, and not fear something you need to do. So basically lose the fear, let go of fear. So with the full moon, use this energy to let go of anything no longer serving you that is blocking you, stopping you stepping into your full power. And you'll probably find you're getting stronger and stronger in standing up for yourself and like telling people to fuck off in the nicest way. So yeah. Oh, that's fucking good coffee. So, the other thing I want to just briefly touch on, and I've had this conversation with a beautiful client and friend today, but I've seen this a few times. So, twin flame and divine counterpart aren't always the same thing. And let me help you understand this for those who are a bit like, what? It's the same thing, isn't it? No. Your twin flame is the first stage of ascension in your life, in this lifetime. So your twin flame journey, once you've been activated with the Kundalini and you're wanting to change, you go through the dark night of the soul, all of that jazz, you then start to do the healing work. You then start to realise you want more in life and you work through trauma, wounds, inner child healing, past life stuff, whatever it is you're doing. In turn, your true counterpart will do the same. However, you will only meet your true divine counterpart when you are both ascended. Now, this is where some people can fall into a loop, because you can start the journey with someone who catalyzes your growth, your awakening, and goes, oh, okay, hello, we're obviously very deeply connected. But then if they don't do the healing work with you, if they don't work alongside you in the ether, in the energy aspect, in the 3D, you'll probably find that they'll be moved away and your actual counterpart will come in. Now, I'm not trying to say that the twin flame is a catalyst. I'm not trying to say, well, they are a catalyst. I'm not trying to say they're a false twin. They are still someone of significance, but your souls may have agreed that you only ascend and heal alongside each other for a certain level of time. And then when you've reached divine feminine, when you have reached your good area of ascension and you're like, okay, I can go on my own now, that is when your true counterpart comes in. That could still be the person you believed it to be all along. Yes, because you'll be aligned then with the way you grow, your twin will grow. But if they decide not to and they leave the contract and they go elsewhere and they really just don't want to do the work, then someone else will come in for you. But they have been used, or they've chosen to, in this lifetime, to help you ascend so far, and now you free, you let them go, and you align with potentially somebody new. That's not to say that was a false twin. That was still a twin, but your soul can have different fragments, right, and different energies within it, as well as a twin flame. But your divine counterpart is who you end up with in the future, and who you end up with for good once you've done all the healing work that you need to do, that you can do as an individual. And then you'll find when you align with your twin flame divine counterpart, because it could be still the same person. In a lot of cases, it will be the same person. In some, it will be somebody new because your twin just decided to not get the fucking assignment. It happens. And it might be because their soul decided we only do this for, say, 2 years or 1 year or 20 years. I don't know. It depends how long you've been on the journey. But in a lot of cases, for most of you, I would say, who becomes your divine counterpart is who you agreed in your blueprint, in your soul blueprint, eons ago with God, and it will be who your twin flame is. But like I say, you can see why there's a difference. So you've got your twin flame who you start your ascension journey with, and then if you keep doing your work together, as in energetically together, because you're always in union in the 5D with them, if you keep doing that work and you keep doing your healing work, your shadow work, you get into your purpose, they will follow suit. You teach them, they teach you. You show each other where you need to heal. And in some cases, some of you have agreed to only do that aspect with that person. And then once you've ascended enough, you then align with who could be your real twin or divine counterpart, let's say. Your real divine counterpart, not real twin, because I do believe this could be a real twin. It's just they might not be someone you've agreed to be with in this lifetime. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, please let me know and I'll explain it again in another video. But ultimately, your divine counterpart is who God has for you and who you are meant to be with. And in many cases, that will be your twin, who you believe you've done all of this with and for, yeah? Although, let's be clear, you haven't done it for them, you've done it for you. This is a self-healing journey. They're just the catalyst to your spiritual awakening. And that's how you know it's a true divine twin, because they are your spiritual awakening. If you are on a journey and you're not growing, or you're growing a certain bit and then the person that you're connected to is not doing any, not a twin. However, if they only grow to a certain level and then you keep growing, not a twin. Until you are balanced here, that's not a divine counterpart, right? I hope I've explained that well, because I can get that it's quite confusing. And it's something I've only figured out recently. So, you know, your divine counterpart, most likely, in most cases, will be your twin flame. Because they are the other half of your soul, literally. They are two, you are one soul split into two. One soul split into two. Your divine counterpart is who you're meant to be with, providing you've both done your healing work. And in some cases, it might be that it's someone completely different to who you thought. But I will tell you this, who you end up with, whether it's your twin flame, divine counterpart, same person, or somebody new, it will be who God has for you. And furthermore, if your twin is growing at the same time as you, admittedly they're a little bit behind at the beginning because it takes them a while and they do agree to stay in the 3D matrix to learn the lessons no one else can teach them. Or no, we can't teach them, sorry, that we can't teach them. And they have to learn, you know, various harsh lessons and pay back quite a lot of karma in some cases. If we have ascended so high and then they have got to this level, we're up here, they're up here. But if they go, oh, actually, no, I'm just going to do that little bit more work, and then they match up to you, then yes, divine counterparts, you can go off to the sunset, so to speak. But remember, your divine counterpart is someone you have a mission with. That's how you know as well. You have a mission with them. You have a mission with your divine counterpart. You have a mission with your twin flame, but you can only fulfill that mission really and truly when you are divine counterparts. That's another way you know. Right, anyway, enough yammering on. Full moon in Leo. What does this collective need to know at this time? Assessing. Oh, how interesting. So this says number 9 on it. We are in a 9 year. The year of the snake. Beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Now, maybe for some of you, this is another way you know you're ascending really well and you're growing and you're going through various upgrades and whatnot, because it's part of you learning to receive information from source, okay, and living your purpose and preparing to live your purpose in some cases. Things may be starting to show themselves more to you, i.e. you might notice colour more, you might notice the beauty of nature more, you might notice the beauty in someone's skin more. You might be talking to someone and really look at the colour of their eyes. Something I've been doing a lot of recently is eye gazing. Now, it's a practice we do. I've done it on my shamanic course and I've done it in other aspects as well. And you sit and stare into someone's eyes for like 5 minutes or more. Now, it's quite vulnerable because you really are opening up your soul to this person. And you look at one eye and then you look at the other. And then you say things like, I forgive you, I love you, you're not in this on your own, you know, and you're actually talking to yourself. It's really powerful. It really is powerful. And in some cases, if you've been able to do that exercise, or even if you haven't, just looking into someone's eyes, you can see the beauty in them. It's really powerful. So we have creation. So yeah, this is all about being those creatrix. Trust. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be at this time. Trust that things are unfolding the way they're supposed to. The Creation card has a map on it. And plans, like floor plans as well. Like there's a real architecture energy with that, but there is this planning, creating, making, jotting notes, drawing things, artwork. It's very, very significant. And, you know, you could be using the energy of this full moon to let go of the fears stopping you creating. Okay? The void is here as well. Now, the void isn't a place to be feared. The void is actually a really beautiful place because you're connected to everything, attached to nothing. And in the void, you can sometimes connect more and more to source. It just depends. The void can sometimes mean that the divine are giving you some time out from your connection or from the noise of other things, you know. It's really good, divinely guided. Gratitude. Appreciate, like I said, you're learning to appreciate the smaller things in life that actually do mean the bigger things. Like when you look at the little things, when you focus on how much you appreciate the little things in life, you actually realize they're very big things, right? Like the sun on your face, the wind in your hair, the moon. When you look at the moon, when you look at the Luna, go out tonight and look at her beauty, look at her and be like, wow, you really are stunning. I have a skylight in my bathroom, so best be knowing when I have a wee later before I go to bed, I'm going to be looking outside my skylight because the sun will be blaring into my bathroom. It'll be great. I love it. What else? Some of you need to start drinking lemon water, but do it in moderation, because if you have too much, lemon kickstarts the digestive system, and if you have too much lemon water straight away, it can be quite acidic on you. But I'm really feeling guided to say it's a really good version of vitamin C, and I think it will really help you connect in to source as well. It's fresh. Lemons are really good for you. Limes are too. Oh, limes. Oh, I love a lime. I know someone's going to be going, yeah, I love a lime as well. Preferably with tequila. Whatever floats your boat, you know. Personally, I've never been a fan of tequila. No, I've seen too many people be ruined by it, so I think it's just put me off. What else do we want to know with this full moon energy? I'm using another deck of cards here. Your commitment is being tested. Okay, yes, because this moon is forcing you to face the things that no longer serve you, and that can bring up abandonment wounds where you think, fuck me, like, why am I in this position where I'm being, like, ostracized? Or it's not victim consciousness, but you're being forced to face something you were refusing to, and that's the power of this moon. It's giving you the courage to face it. Face everything and run, or face everything and rise. Be the latter. Face everything and rise. And there's a book I read a while ago called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Sharon someone or other. And honest, I think it's Sharon. I might be wrong on Sharon. It might be Susan. One or the other. It's really good. Hold your vision. Yes. Fixed moon. We are in a fixed energy. We are in a fixed sun sign with it being in Aquarius. And we are in a fixed moon sign with it being in Leo. Bear that in mind. We have worked through your fears. How funny. I love these cards. Oh, okay. Have faith in your dreams. Even the little ones or the big ones. Nothing will come of this situation. Fear. Anything you fear. Remember, whatever you fear holds power over you as well. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh, I say. Right. I am going to clarify. Did I use these a minute ago? Because I feel like I'm going to use them again. Because that's what we do here. I am going to clarify what this all... What else the messages come through. First of all, I'm going to drink some more coffee. Yes, that is a very big mug. Yeah. Here's my face. Here's the mug. It's a big mug. Size matters. Clarify, your commitment is being tested, please, Spirit. The Five of Cups and the Death card. What do you need to let go of? What do you need? A lot of the time, we are standing in our own way. I'll repeat that. A lot of the time, we are standing in our own way. We are the block. So, your commitment is being tested because you're holding on to something that doesn't serve you anymore, whether that be fear, other people's opinions. Lose the weight of other people's opinions. As a woman in her 40s, let me tell you now, I do not give a fuck what people think of me. What they think of me is fuck all to do with me. It's not my business. I don't care. I move from a good place. I move from my heart space. 9 times out of 10. Apart from if I'm calling somebody a C-bomb. But there's usually a reason for it. You know, I don't just say it for the reasons, you know, that normally people call someone a C-bomb. There's usually a very good reason if I'm calling someone a... Anyway, I digress. I move from a heart space and I do things from a good place. So I know when I'm acting in a certain way and it might be upsetting to somebody, that's their problem, because I'm not doing anything to upset anyone. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing a certain, I've made a certain decision about something or someone, and it might not tie into what they expected. Tough. We have to be our own people. We cannot be people pleasers anymore. Your time is precious. Your energy is precious. Do not think for 1 second that the divine will let you carry on holding on to shit that no longer serves you at this point. You are meant to be deep in your purpose very soon, those of you who aren't. Those of you who are, brilliant, well done. Because it's now really crutch time. It's time to really get deep and dig deep and remove shit no longer serving. Saying no is a full fucking sentence. Clarify, hold your vision. 4 of Cups. Keep your eye on the prize. This one. Not these 3 fuckers on the floor. This one here. That is from the universe. Hold what you want. Hold your head up high. You've been through a lot. You've accomplished a lot. You've learned a lot. Work through your fears is clarified by the 3 of Wands. Fear isn't something that works through it. You can't work through fear quickly. You have to give yourself time. You have to give yourself grace to do what you need to do. Clarify, have faith in your dreams. Trust what you are shown. Trust what you are shown in the 5D and in the 4D. Trust that things will change and you will get out of your own way in the nicest way. Nothing will come in this situation. Let's see what's going on there. You can't do things quickly. You have to think. And also, with the 7 of Wands being in reverse, nothing's going to happen until you take those barriers down. The minute you remove those barriers, guess what? Shit will come in quickly. Your manifestations will come in quickly. What you'll probably find as well, 6 months ago was the new moon in Leo, which would have been around, I want to say, the 9-9 portal, give or take. So, Virgo season. So, have a look at where you were 6 months ago, because there could be something needing to come to fruition from that. Or it could be the manifestations you started on in that time are slowly coming in now. But in order for you to have them, you need to knock your fucking walls down and say to the divine, I relieve you, I trust in you, I have faith in you, divine. Here's my white flag of surrender. You have control completely of my life. I'm just going to go and do what I need to do. And honestly, no resistance is the way forward. Yeah, you got prosperity coming in here, people. There's that beautiful sunshine to prove it. This is a really interesting channel. And it really is about you. It's not about your counterpart. It's about you. It's about you. Your counterpart or twin, whatever label you want to stick with. Whoever you're meant to be with. That is the cherry on the top. The greatest version of you is what you want to be aligning with for union. You. Having union with yourself. Because without that, you won't have the love of your life. If you're not balanced and settled within, you will only attract codependent relationships, toxic relationships, things that you thought you'd healed ages ago. So this is why becoming the best version of you, feeling empowered in your own skin, in your own frequency. And when you move into a room, when you step into a room, your frequency will attract the people meant for you. Your frequency will shift the room as well when you're in that right energy. Okay. Anything on the horizon we need to know about? I wish I hadn't fucking asked. Heartbreak. But honestly, what I'm seeing with that is you need to work through heartbreak. Because it's a full moon release, so you need to let go of some heartbreak. Let go of abandoning yourself. Let go of the times you abandoned yourself for others. That heartbreak. Where you felt like you didn't have anyone who would support you. You felt alone. Some of us choose to only have a few people that we connect with. Some people choose to just be on their own because they think, I'm self-sufficient, I don't need anybody. And they're all right with that. And it's a shame because really and truly, it's about community. But if you don't feel safe with the community that you have tried to become a part of, or you've not aligned with the right people because you haven't been doing the healing work, you know, it's a double-edged sword, really. Healing is so important. We have be wise as well. So there is a warning with this energy. We have uncertain. So embrace the uncertainty of your life. We have observant. Be the observer. Go within. We have third eye. Connect to source. Connect to your intuition. Trust your intuition. If you're around someone and you start to feel nauseous, you start to get a blinding headache, you start to feel really, really drained and tired, get the fuck away from them as soon as possible because they're not for you. They're draining you for a reason. So we've got burn the bridge or worth mending. So let's get some clarity on what this could all be about. Clarify the heartbreak card, please. Yeah. Allow yourself the grace to heal it. Sit in it. Sit in your shadows. Sit in your darkness. Sit with that pain. Don't try and bypass it because it'll only come back and bite you on the arse further down the line and it'll be even worse. No, don't want those. Clarify, be wise, spirit, please. The Page of Cups. Is this to do with communication or is this to do with an... Trust your intuition. Just trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and know that everything is divinely guided and orchestrated. And if you're being forced to wait, if God is making you wait, there is a reason in every aspect of your life. If you're being forced to wait, you are being planted. You are not being buried. You are being planted. With the third eye clarified by the Hierophant, awakening, spiritual mastery, spiritual growth. We have burn the bridge of worth mending clarified by the Magician. And what I'm getting with that is some of you feel like these manifestations that you've been doing for the last 6 months, or you might have done, like I say, new moon in Leo, so 6 months ago, you feel like it's gone, it's done, what the fuck, people have interfered with my life, I can't do anything. Don't give anyone the fucking power over you that they don't have. Don't try and say so-and-so did this to me, so-and-so did that to me. Yes, it might have happened, but don't stay in that energy. Raise your vibration. Flip the script from fear to love. And as somebody who has gone through a lot of yucky energies in the past, and someone who's been attacked by a lot of yucky energies, that shit doesn't fucking affect me now. I refuse to allow anyone to have that kind of power over me. No, absolutely not. No. When you say, I am the only person who's in charge of my energy, well, you and spirit, good spirit, clearly, because we only consent to loving, helpful, compassionate spirits. When you say no one has power over me, mean it. Say it with intention And no one will. Simple as that. You are the writer, the producer, the actor, the director, the creator, the curator of your life. So if you say, as soon as you say, I am, and then you say something negative, guess what? You're going to attract in something negative. So say you're abundant, say you're grateful, say you are love, say you are light, say you are beautiful, say you are a divine being, say you are a divine goddess, say you are happy, grateful, blessed, abundant. Say it with meaning and intention and it will happen. We have a King of Pentacles that's just rocked up as well. Who's this? Why have you come up to... Oh, right, okay. A King of Pentacles and the Empress. And the King of Wands. So you, femme, standing in your power is drawing in your person. Now, for some of you, you could be drawing in a few people because the King of Wands can be... Like a Queen of Wands can be another energy, a King of Wands can be another energy as well. But really and truly what I'm feeling is somebody is feeling very protective and wanting to provide for you and wanting to take action towards you because you have stepped into your power. In a lot of cases. Yeah, you're well, very, very much in your purpose. There's someone here wanting to come in with a new beginning. A stable new beginning. Anything else? Because they've been doing the work. Because guess what? You have been doing the work. So your person has. Some of you owls are very significant. Yeah, you've got a relationship here. Interesting. See what happens when you do the work. When you believe. And this is why I know that I'll always be okay. Because... Trust me, I've been on my knees many times going, please help me. Trust, right? And it's usually been nothing to do with my counterpart. It's been to do with life. Because life has been shafting me well and truly up the shit pipe at the time. It's not now. And I was literally like, oh my God, Spirit, please help me. Ah! And then I've gone, do you know what? I'm always okay. I'm always okay. I do practice gratitude every moment of the day. And even when I'm having a bad day, I can alchemize that fear and anger and resentment and whatever the fuck I'm dealing with into love very fucking quickly. We are all alchemists. We are all creatrix and we are all alchemists. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can truly live and manifest everything you want in your life. Law of attraction, law of vibration, law of assumption. Assume you have everything you want, you will do. Vibrate at the frequency you want to align with, and you will do. If you can see it in your hand, the universe will have no choice but to deliver it to you. Okay? Visualization is really powerful. What the fuck is that in my coffee? Oh, I thought it was a bit of something. If it's going to be anything, it'd be a bit of Palo Santo. Because my sticks are right next door to my coffee. Right, what else do I want to ask at this time? I don't know why I'm singing. Are there any other messages coming in? Do you know what? I'm feeling these. I don't know why. I'm just going to use these Archangel cards. Can't remember what they're called. Archangel Michael cards. Something or other. Fuck knows what they're called. Sword of Light, maybe? Can't remember. Listen, I have 163 decks of cards. I can't remember all the fucking names, alright? I know, it's a ridiculous amount. I need to... No, I don't need to stop doing them, really, because I just... They're for work purpose. Right, okay, so... Right, Spirit, what are the messages that this collective need to know from or with this full moon in Leo? What are the most important messages? Embrace your life purpose. What have I been saying? Woo! Embrace your life purpose. I am guiding you towards your life purpose. Your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you are meant to be doing. Okay. Well, fuck-a-doodle-doo. I love how the kitten is looking at the butterfly in awe. Such a beautiful card. All right, anything else for this group, please? Don't settle for less. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. Yeah. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light, Archangel Michael, not mine, obviously. You can proceed with confidence. Yeah, this one's interesting. Make a decision. You are choosing to prioritize yourself. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me rephrase that. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. So this is the whole people pleaser thing. Are you focusing more on being available to others when, damn, right now you need to be available to you? Because if you're not available to yourself, how the fuck are you ever going to align with someone who is available to you when it comes to love and relationships and purpose? You're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming, or rather, your purpose is growing and blossoming. But in some cases, some of you, your purpose is to actually grow within your career field and then flip things within that field. So change things from the inside out. I teach people a certain way of living from a different perspective. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. You really do have the divine on your side. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. Wow. Well, for anyone who'd like a mentor, I am available. But there are other mentors available. So you go where you're aligned. You go where you feel safe, seen, understood, heard, and you can feel the authenticity of that person. But honestly, journaling is really powerful. Reading is really powerful. I've subscribed to Gaia. It's a fucking wonderful channel, that is. There's so much information on there that's so interesting. Okay. Do I need to get any more messages, or shall I just shut the fuck up? Because I have been rambling a little bit. Actually, it's not me that's rambling, it's Spirit. Okay, excuse me. Tired. Some of you need to sleep more. On the subject of sleep, if you struggle to sleep at night, spray your pillow. Now you can use lavender spray if you want. But something I'm going to start doing is spraying my body in certain areas with magnesium. Because we do all need magnesium. And if you're finding you're not having it, that can potentially disrupt sleep. There's other things it can do as well. Right, so we've got Tree of Life and we've got Loved Ones in Spirit. So for some of you, you have past loved ones on the other side trying to communicate with you about various things. We have clouds as well. Obviously, clouds are like people when they fuck off. It's a beautiful day. And we have rainbows. So rainbows, particularly double rainbows, could be quite significant. But clouds, you can get messages in clouds for your own life. I feel like your loved ones in spirit are telling you not to settle as well in some cases. We have Juggler. Some of them may be saying you might have been a bit harsh on your counterpart or on your twin. I'm going to say counterpart because it's pretty much the same fucking thing in a lot of cases, to a degree. The person you believe to be your twin, right? That person, you may have been receiving guidance from loved ones on the other side. And they may have been telling you what's going on in that person's life, which has explained why they've been away from you. They may have been giving you snippets of information. They may have been delivering information to you or messages in dream state, for example. it isn't all about us, because sometimes they are dealing with an utter shit show. So we have to be respectful and compassionate. But ultimately, it is about us because we have to choose ourselves. So if you're not getting what you want, deserve, or feel aligned with that person, remove yourself and choose you. And that could be a message that's coming through from loved ones on the other side. Okay? Somebody here is being sent music. Somebody is meant to incorporate music into their life purpose. Healing frequency music, possibly. And with the juggler, there's a lot going on. Let me just get some clarity on the juggler. Why is the juggler here, please? Why is the juggler here? The moon. Fear of not getting everything done. Fear of running out of time. Why is the tree of life here? The 5 of swords. Oh, do you know, I was going to say, sometimes the tree of life can pertain to, sometimes it can pertain to past lives. Sometimes it's the shaman's journey as well. It just depends what resonates for you with it. But the tree of life is a really beautiful energy. It's a deep resonance energy. And this dude looks like he's just walked off a battlefield from a past life. Interesting. But this is also, the 5 of swords is mental conflict, and it's a need to reconnect because of the resonance of the past. Okay, tell me more about the loved ones in spirit. The loved ones in spirit could be a mother figure, Queen of Cups. Like I said, the loved ones in spirit could also be helping you stay in your heart center and guiding you to listen to your intuition, because the Queen of Cups is the ultimate. For me, for my beliefs personally, and the way I understand the tarot, for me, has always been that the divine feminine is described here. If she's not the Empress, she is the Queen of Cups. Not gender specific, but it's the Queen of Cups, nurturing, intuitive energy, right? Very loving, very nurturing. And because she's upright, obviously stable, nurturing energy. And so you're being asked to stay in that beautiful, loving space because it will help your person. Are they... Yeah, I think there's some lilies there as well. So lilies could be specific. Actually, lilies are funeral flowers as well, aren't they? So some of you may... Lilies are funeral flowers. So I don't know whether any of you have got any funerals you're going to anytime soon. But it could be that the person who's passed recently could be wanting to connect in with you as well. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, we have the Lovers. This is really interesting. And then we have the 6 of Cups underneath. So there is a return here coming with a King of Pentacles. Or from a ping of Pentacles. A King of Pentacles. Clarify the music. You'll be receiving clarity from music potentially as well in some cases. That they may have moved away from something else, or they're just moving away from the things that they were afraid of. I feel like a lot of these counterparts here, or a lot of these masculines here, they are in this place where they're like ready to stake their claim. I'm ready. Let's go. It's like they've gone to some... It's almost like they're pioneers and they found somewhere that they're going to lay their land. They found some land that they're going to start building on. It's almost like pioneers vibe. And and that's you. They realise it's you they want to be with, and they're finding a way to come back to you in this energy as a provider, as someone you can rely on, as someone you can... I don't want to use the word depend. I don't want to use that word because we're not codependent at all, but somebody you can trust, someone who is loyal, and someone who is good with money. Interesting. This is a really long reading. My bad. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Are there any other messages that we need to know from this full moon? Is the full moon going to make any significant... No, we're not going to ask that because that's pretty fucking obvious it is. Is this full moon, what action is this full moon going to bring in? That's what we're going to ask. What action is this full moon, what action is this full moon going to bring in for this collective? The Seven of Swords. So, all right, hang on. No, I don't want all of these. And that's that. Don't want them. Strength. Oh, sugar eater. Right, so the Seven of Swords and the Strength card. Okay. We are in Leo, bear in mind. So, Leo energy. The Page of Wands. New beginnings, excitement. Because they've moved away from something. Do you see how there is a moon there as well? The Two of Cups, because they've realised they do feel the same as you. And do you see the flames with these cups? The Ten of Cups. Do you see the eye? I mean, admittedly, there's eyes on the back of these cards, but eyes on the prize is the vibe I'm getting with that, and making their claim, but also watching you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is obviously destined energy. So, let me get some clarity for you. This is a lot longer than normal. I do apologise. Actually, no, I don't apologise because it's informative information. The moon, if I say so myself. Somebody's got something to say to you. You aren't aware of this in the 3D. You might be aware subconsciously in the ether, from their higher self, from your higher self, from God, the divine. You might be aware in a different dimension. The Six of Cups. Return. Someone from the past is returning. Broken record. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Five of Wands. So they are wanting to break this shit. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Walk away from not telling you how they feel. Walk away from being emotionally detached. They want to be. I really feel for this collective, they want to be emotionally truthful with you. Clarify the Two of Cups. The Page of Wands, yes, they are excited to connect. Clarify the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Swords. They're quite sad without you, this person. And they might have been watching you to see if you've moved on to something else. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. The Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. Anything else? The Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of magnetic energy here. Would you believe it? The Strength card has just graced us with its presence once more. So we have the Moon and the Strength card here twice. But what I'm getting more than anything is somebody wants to come and tell you how they feel. They may have told you in some capacity, in some cases, yes, how they feel. But there really is this, oh my God, I actually do feel that. Wow. Oh gosh, what am I going to do? You know, it's crazy energy, but it's beautiful energy. Yeah, Five of Cups. But there's regret over not telling you how they feel in the past with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands. You know, they're burdened by the fact that they've not been honest. And now they've made these endings so they can come in with the right energy and resilience. Well, fuck-a-doodle-doo, because they're moving away towards something more emotionally fulfilling. 10 of Cups. 8, 2, 10. I mean, it's all here. So this moon is quite impactful. Just stay in your heart space. Just keep choosing you, focusing on you, living your life for you. But, you know, there's quite impactful energy here. All right, let me get some other cards. These are the Intuit Twin Flame Oracle deck. They are a really great deck, to be honest. So I'm just going to see if there's any other messages you need to be aware of. This is 45 minutes. Gordon Bennett. There's a lesson to be learned from this. Okay. In trust. Just trust. Oh, I want to hold you in my arms and feel our bodies unite as one. Rawr. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. Yeah. Yeah. And that could be why you're also feeling them. And this moon, you know, for those who aren't ready to come and take action, that's what they're going through. The next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. Right, so there's the card. What I'm going to do now, I think that's Stonehenge, isn't it? It's to do with telepathy. I close my eyes and imagine you're here with me. It feels so real. I'm beginning to understand this is what it means to be in the 5D with you. Yes. So if you've got telepathy, really lean into it and trust it. Trust what you're feeling, because when you trust it, they will. If you doubt the telepathy, they will, right? On the subject of telepathy, Carly and I are doing a telepathy workshop in the next few weeks. It will be done over 3 separate Zoom calls. Okay, just keep an eye out because we'll be posting about it soon. I don't feel deserving and it's affecting my levels of abundance and openness. So yeah, when they're in the dark night of the soul, they don't fucking feel deserving. Really and truly, for this main collective, most of them do. They've worked. This is what they've been working through, and this is why things have had to be the way they've been. Yeah, these feelings overwhelm me, and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run from you because of it. So these are just. It's like the divine is showing us what they've been working through during this time of separation, if you like. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our ancestral bloodlines. So on some level, they're aware, you are already, but they're aware they closed down ancestral lineages and patterns. Communication. Neither one of us is being honest right now. Why are we afraid to express ourselves? Now, this is where you work on your throat chakra will help. Visualize a blue light around here and call in the help of Archangel Gabriel to assist you with the throat chakra. Because when you can't speak, you also can't express yourself. Anything else? I always felt I had a higher calling in life, and our connection brings me more clarity on that. Lovely. Our love will manifest through the union of heart and mind. Expanding these areas allows our love to grow. Lovely. There's some nice energies here. Very nice. And they've really been through a bit of a shit show. So this is why you're being asked to be compassionate, because they've been working through quite a lot. Your masculines are more awake than you think. Why else do you think they're going to become divine masculines, if you like? I don't like the fucking labels, but you know what I mean. They're stepping into their power, their wisdom, because you have. So when you have stepped into that power and wisdom and empowerment, don't you think they will? You're twins, remember? And twins, as I said, are the first stage of ascension. When you grow and evolve and ascend, you then become divine counterparts. Or if they stop doing that, or you agreed, and you'll realise a lot of you will already know if you're meant to be with someone else and not your twin flame. A lot of you will already be aware of it, and the way you'll know is because it will be easy to let them go. Or the way you know that it isn't that case and that you are meant to be with that person as a divine counterpart and a twin, because you've ascended to divine counterpart status. I hate the word status, but divine counterpart alignment, let's say, not status, because that sounds egotistical. The way you'll know is that you've tried to move on, you've tried to let go, you've tried, and it's been really difficult to imagine the thought of them not being in your life. Yes, you've had to work through codependency and attachment issues, yes, but if you've tried repeatedly to let go of them throughout your journey, and you've always been reminded of them, always, and you've still reached that level where you're like, actually, they're ascended. Like, we're very much the same. If you can feel them energetically within you, you have the double heartbeat, you feel them, you feel their emotions, you feel literally nearly everything that's going on in their life, you weren't able to let go of them because you were never meant to. But for some of you, those that know you're not meant to be with that person, it will feel quite, once you've aligned to it and once you've gone, actually, that's not what I want more, then the divine counterpart will come in. When you both ascended to a degree, and then you can ascend more together. I do appreciate that's quite confusing. It is quite confusing. And, you know, there may be people who disagree with me, and that's fine. It is what it is. Like, these are my beliefs, but these are my beliefs and many other people's that I work with and know and are friends with. But that doesn't mean we're right. It's just what I found on my own journey, and on my own journey to help people as well, because I'm here to help people become their best version of themselves. I'm going to shut the fuck up now because I have talked for 51 and, well, nearly 51 3/4. Good Lord. Thank goodness for YouTube. So if you'd like any of my services, please message me, zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk, or go onto the YouTube. No, we're on YouTube now. Go onto Instagram, the Sassy Spiritualist 1111. There is only one me that is verified. There might be some fake accounts out there, but that is sure as shit not me. I don't know about TikTok because I don't know how long I'm going to be on it for. I will be looking at deactivating the account soon, but I won't delete it for good. I'm just being guided to step back from it for a little while, just until things balance out a bit and plateau, if you like. So, yeah, now I'm going to shut up. But if you want anything, if you want to comment on anything I've said, please feel free. You know, I love hearing from you, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.